Red shrimp fishing, one of the popular fishing activities in many tropical seas, requires a combination of technology and ecological knowledge. First, to ensure efficiency, fishermen need to choose the right time, usually during the red shrimp spawning season, when they move close to shore to spawn. Using nets such as trawls or drag nets with appropriate mesh sizes is the main method. Trawls are usually dragged across the seabed to harvest red shrimp, while dragnets are more effective in catching when shrimp are densely concentrated. In addition, the use of bait is also very important to attract red shrimp. Bait is usually small fish or other marine animals that red shrimp like. When red shrimp are attracted to the bait, they will be easily caught by the net. However, it is necessary to pay attention to environmental protection and maintaining aquatic resources. Fishermen should adopt sustainable fishing methods, such as not overfishing or fishing in restricted areas, to protect the growth of shrimp populations and other aquatic species. Finally, regular inspection and maintenance of fishing equipment are essential to maintain efficiency and safety during operations. Red shrimp fishing requires not only skills and experience but also attention to environmental and resource protection regulations. To improve fishing efficiency and protect resources, fishermen also need to pay attention to updating and applying new technologies. For example, global positioning systems, GPS, and sonar can help pinpoint shrimp schools and resource-rich areas, reducing search time and increasing fishing efficiency. In addition, technologies that monitor and analyze marine environmental data, such as water temperature and salinity, can also help predict shrimp movement trends and optimize fishing strategies. In addition to focusing on technology, educating and training fishermen on sustainable fishing methods is also important. Training programs can help fishermen better understand less harmful fishing techniques and how to apply regulations to protect aquatic resources. Collaboration between fishermen, fisheries management agencies, and conservation organizations is also a key factor in managing and sustaining the resource. Finally, the consumption of red shrimp should also be considered. Consumers should choose to buy shrimp from sustainable and certified sources. This not only helps protect aquatic resources but also ensures food quality and safety. Meanwhile, restaurants and supermarkets should also prioritize providing products from responsible and sustainable fishing sources. In short, red shrimp fishing is not only a profession but also an important part of maintaining ecological balance and protecting marine resources. Combining fishing techniques, advanced technology, education, and sustainable consumption will help ensure that this activity benefits both fishermen and the environment to maintain sustainability in red shrimp fisheries. It is important to develop effective resource management policies and procedures. Local governments and fisheries management agencies should establish and enforce strict regulations on the number of shrimp allowed to be harvested. As well as fishing periods and areas where fishing is prohibited to protect important breeding grounds. These regulations help prevent overexploitation and ensure that the resource is fully replenished for future generations. Conducting regular surveys and studies of red shrimp populations is also an integral part of resource management. These studies help monitor the fluctuations in shrimp numbers, the health of the population, and the impact of environmental factors. The data collected from the studies will provide important information to adjust management policies and ensure that decisions are based on scientific evidence. At the same time, encouraging and supporting community fishing models also contributes to sustainability. Local fishing groups can work together to develop common fishing rules and share information on safe and productive fishing areas. Community cohesion and cooperation will create a voluntary monitoring network, reduce violations and promote resource conservation awareness. Furthermore, investing in research and development of new technologies, such as fishing nets that can identify and protect non-target species, also contributes to reducing impacts on marine ecosystems. These technologies not only help optimize fishing but also protect other species from overexploitation. Finally, raising public awareness of the importance of protecting fishery resources and the marine environment through advocacy and education activities is essential. Education programs may include classes, workshops, and media campaigns to communicate the importance of sustainability in the seafood industry and the environmental impacts of consumer behavior. In summary, red shrimp fishing is an important economic activity, but it also needs to be managed carefully and sustainably. A combination of effective regulation, scientific research, community collaboration, and advanced technology will help protect the resource, ensuring the long-term and sustainable development of the seafood industry as well as the marine environment. To maintain and develop the red shrimp fishing industry sustainably, aquaculture methods also play an important role in reducing the pressure from wild fishing. Raising red shrimp in controlled aquaculture systems, such as ponds or water recirculation systems, not only helps protect wild shrimp populations but also creates a stable and high-quality supply for the market. Adopting advanced farming techniques, such as shrimp farming in closed eco-environments or integrated farming systems, can help minimize negative environmental impacts and optimize production processes. At the same time, water quality management and disease control in shrimp farming systems are important. Using appropriate biological and chemical management measures, combined with regular monitoring, will help prevent disease outbreaks and ensure high-quality shrimp. Adopting methods such as stocking shrimp in clean environments, using appropriate diets and regular health checks will contribute to the sustainability of the shrimp farming industry. To support and promote sustainable development, close cooperation between government agencies, non-governmental organizations, businesses and communities is needed. Governments can provide incentives, financial support, and the necessary infrastructure for aquaculture development and resource management. NGOs and communities can play a role in promoting, educating and monitoring the implementation of environmental and resource protection regulations. This not only helps to enhance the reputation and value of products but also contributes to environmental protection and the maintenance of marine resources. An important factor that cannot be ignored is the development and implementation of climate change response plans. Climate change is causing many serious impacts on the marine environment, such as changes in water temperature, rising sea levels, and ocean acidification. Appropriate response plans and measures will help the fishing and shrimp farming industries adapt to these changes and minimize negative impacts. Finally, Consumer participation in choosing products from sustainable sources also contributes positively to the protection of marine resources. Consumers can support certified products, prioritizing products from responsibly caught and farmed sources, thereby promoting the development of sustainable seafood and protecting the marine environment. In summary, the maintenance and development of a sustainable red shrimp fishing industry depends not only on fishing and farming methods but also requires cooperation and efforts from many stakeholders. From governments and NGOs to businesses and communities, the application of advanced methods and technologies, sustainable management and community education will help protect marine resources and ensure the long-term development of the red shrimp industry. Continuing from the previous point, the development of international cooperation strategies is also an important factor in the management and protection of red shrimp resources. The sea is a shared environment of many countries, and red shrimp populations can move across different areas. Not bound by national borders. Therefore, cooperation between countries and international organizations in establishing synchronous regulations and policies on red shrimp fishing and protection is essential. International agreements and organizations such as the International Commission on Fisheries Management, ICCAT, or the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, can play an important role in establishing global standards and guidelines for sustainable management. Participation in international agreements and compliance with the recommendations of these organizations will help ensure that red shrimp fishing activities are carried out responsibly and synchronously across the globe. It is also important to note the role of research and development in the aquaculture industry. Research on the biology, ecology and technology of shrimp aquaculture will provide important information on how to optimize production processes and protect resources. Research programs could include the development of more disease-resistant red shrimp strains, more efficient farming methods, and new technologies for monitoring and managing resources. At the same time, raising public awareness of the links between food consumption and environmental health is important. Consumers can drive positive change by choosing certified sustainable products and supporting responsible fishing and farming practices. Communication and education campaigns can help consumers better understand the impact of their consumption behavior on the marine environment and encourage them to participate in resource protection activities. An important element is the development of infrastructure and data management systems in the seafood industry. Building robust data monitoring and management systems will help monitor the status of red shrimp populations, assess the effectiveness of management measures, and ensure transparency in the industry. Data management and analysis tools can help prevent overfishing and ensure that management decisions are based on accurate and timely information. Finally, the creation of cooperative and benefit-sharing models within fishing communities is also important. These models can help ensure that the benefits of the red shrimp fishery are distributed equitably and sustainably, minimize conflicts, and encourage cooperation among stakeholders. Benefit sharing and community support mechanisms will help maintain social stability and economic development in fisheries-dependent areas. In short, the management and protection of red shrimp resources requires a comprehensive and collaborative approach from many stakeholders. A combination of effective management policies, research and development, international cooperation, and public awareness will help ensure that the red shrimp fishery can develop sustainably, protect the marine environment, and bring long-term benefits to all stakeholders, continuing from the points discussed above. We also need to consider the role of policy and management at the local level in ensuring sustainability in the red shrimp fishery. The local level is very important because regulations and management practices here can directly affect fishing activities and resource protection. Local authorities need to coordinate with research organizations and fishing communities to develop policies that are appropriate to the specific characteristics and needs of each area. An important element is the establishment of marine reserves and no-take zones to protect red shrimp breeding and development areas. Marine reserves not only help protect shrimp populations but also facilitate the recovery of other species and protect the entire marine ecosystem. Along with no-take zones, strict management of fishing activities in these areas helps maintain ecological balance and protect biodiversity. In addition, regular monitoring and inspection programs at ports and fishing areas are necessary to ensure proper implementation of regulations. Monitoring measures may include checking the size, quantity of shrimp caught, and the origin of the product to prevent illegal fishing or overfishing. The presence of inspection teams and mechanisms for reporting and handling violations will also help maintain discipline in the industry. Another important aspect is the promotion of research and application of environmentally friendly fishing methods. For example, the development and use of fishing equipment that does not harm non-target species and fishing methods can minimize bycatch and damage to marine ecosystems. Advanced technologies such as smart nets can help reduce bycatch and make red shrimp fishing more sustainable. At the same time, programs should be developed to support and encourage fishermen to participate in environmental protection and resource conservation activities. These programs could include training in sustainable fishing techniques, financial support for the adoption of new technologies, and initiatives to raise awareness about marine resource protection. Active participation of fishermen in resource protection will help ensure that management and conservation measures are effectively implemented. Finally, promoting cooperation and dialogue among stakeholders, including fishermen, NGOs, government agencies, and businesses, is essential to building a foundation for sustainable management. Meetings, forums, and workshops can provide opportunities to share information, discuss problems, and find common solutions. Engagement and collaboration among stakeholders will contribute to a more effective and equitable management environment. In summary, sustainable management of the red shrimp fishery does not rely solely on technical and policy measures, but also requires the participation and collaboration of all stakeholders. A comprehensive approach, combining conservation, research, policy management and community engagement, is needed to ensure that red shrimp resources are maintained and developed in a sustainable manner. Catching and processing red shrimp is a process that requires a combination of technique and care to ensure product quality and protect the environment. To catch red shrimp effectively, fishermen often use specialized trawl nets or nets, with mesh sizes suitable for catching shrimp without harming other species. Red shrimp often move close to shore during the spawning season, so fishermen should choose this time to achieve the highest efficiency. After being caught, red shrimp need to be processed immediately to maintain their freshness. Red shrimp are often cleaned, washed thoroughly and classified by size. To preserve shrimp for a long time, they can be iced or stored in a frozen environment immediately. This method not only helps shrimp maintain quality but also reduces the risk of bacteria and mold growth. During the processing stage, red shrimp can be processed in many different ways to increase their value. Red shrimp can be steamed, grilled, fried or processed into traditional dishes such as braised shrimp, stir-fried shrimp. A popular processing method is to clean the shrimp, peel and season before grilling or frying. Red shrimp processing usually includes cleaning, seasoning and cooking steps to create delicious and attractive dishes. To ensure food quality and safety, red shrimp processing facilities must strictly comply with food hygiene and safety standards. Quality control and inspection throughout the entire processing process from cleaning, preservation to processing are very important. These standards not only help protect the health of consumers but also maintain the reputation of the product in the market. In short, the process of catching and processing red shrimp requires attention from choosing the right catching technique, preserving shrimp properly, to processing shrimp to maintain freshness and quality. The combination of precise fishing techniques and safe processing procedures not only ensures product quality but also contributes to protecting the environment and consumer health. Continuing from the basic steps in catching and processing red shrimp, optimizing this process also includes a number of other important factors to improve product quality and protect resources. The application of sustainable fishing techniques, such as using nets with appropriate mesh sizes and avoiding overfishing, is essential to protect red shrimp populations and maintain ecological balance. Regulations on fishing seasons and prohibited areas also need to be strictly followed to ensure the sustainable development of resources. Coordination between fishermen and management agencies will help minimize negative impacts on the marine environment and other living species. Immediately after catching, red shrimp need to be processed quickly to maintain freshness. Preservation methods such as ice or freezing not only help extend the shelf life but also protect the quality of shrimp. The use of advanced preservation technologies, such as cold storage or rapid cooling systems, can help maintain the freshness of shrimp and reduce the risk of spoilage. During processing, red shrimp are often cleaned, peeled and unnecessary parts are removed. Depending on the needs and preferences of consumers, shrimp can be processed into many different dishes such as grilled shrimp, fried shrimp, stir-fried shrimp or processed into traditional dishes such as braised shrimp. Proper seasoning and choosing the right cooking method not only enhance the flavor but also help retain the nutritional value of shrimp. Processing facilities must strictly comply with food safety and hygiene standards. Testing the quality of water. Processing equipment and work procedures is necessary to prevent the growth of bacteria and pathogens. Processing staff also need to be trained in hygiene and quality assurance procedures to ensure that the final product meets safety standards. After processing, red shrimp need to be properly packaged to protect quality during transportation. Using high-quality packaging that is guaranteed not to leak or become contaminated will help maintain the freshness of the shrimp and prevent product degradation. Distribution processes also need to be controlled to ensure that the product reaches the consumer in the best condition. Finally, collecting feedback from consumers and the market is essential to improve the harvesting and processing procedures. Information on product quality, market demand and consumer trends can help producers and processors adjust and optimize processes, thereby improving product quality and better meeting customer needs. The process of catching and processing red shrimp requires not only attention from